Hello, Beauty News family. Welcome to Beauty News. This is the 12th of January edition.
I had no idea. I was like...
12th of January. We're going to be talking about new stuff and updates because we're
combining them.
We're combining them.
We are.
We are. So we are actually going to do this episode backwards.
Yep.
Usually we do it in alphabetical order, but no.
No, time to do it backwards.
Yep.
We haven't done that in a while, so we're doing it.
We're doing it now.
So we're starting with Wet n Wild.
Mm-hmm.
So their ever so popular liquid catsuit lipsticks have become metallic. They've just released metallic versions.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like there's 8 shades. They're all relatively nude.
Yeah.
Some pink, some peaches, some browns.
Yep.
So it's a good formula. I'm not sure about the metallic ones.
It is a good formula, and I suppose, that's a wise step for them. There are people who like metallic liquid lipsticks.
Yeah.
We're not putting our hands up, but...
No, see, the thing is, I can see... This is a funny thing about metallic lipsticks. I can see that there's a place for them.
Yeah.
And I don't think it is over the entire lip.
Yeah, I agree.
I think in areas on the lip, it can look really good.
Yeah.
And it's a good combination with matte lipsticks.
Yeah.
Because if you put a gloss over the top, you lose the metallic, you just turn it into a chunky gloss.
Yes.
So there is a place.
There is a place, and I will say this, I've recently been playing with a Smashbox metallic red liquid lipstick, and I've got to say, it's pretty fucking amazing.
I'm keen to try that.
Yeah.
I do want to say, though, that I think metallics work best in dual tone. Dark dual tone lips.
I agree. And I think that's why the red works so well.
Yeah, and that's where these champagne-y ones, I'm like...
not so sure.
Probably less is more.
I think that's a good point because, again, I was using a Colourpop one, which is like a champagne with like a goldy, pinkish reflect.
Yeah. On its own, nah.
Yeah. So,
but if you use it in combination, it can be good. So the trend is not for me, but...
I can respect it.
Yeah. Or I can respect that people like it.
Yes.
All right. So we got some swatches from the Kristen, Leanne, Urban Decay collection that's coming out very soon, I think. Yeah. So we've seen this swatch photo before of the Kaleidoscope Dreams palette or whatever it's called. But there are some things in here that we didn't see before.
Yeah,
so
what is this?
There is a single eyeshadow in this mustardy colour. So the eyeshadow colour is SGH. Don't know what that stands for. $19 US. Ultra exclusive. Mustard yellow matte with a floating tonal pearl. Whatevs. But I didn't even know that was
I didn't even know it was
there.
Part of the collection.
Neither did I. But mustard shades are actually very versatile.
Yeah, I do. I like the shade. I think it's pretty. I don't understand why there's a 1.
Yeah, that's fair enough. 3 lipsticks, 3 liquid lipsticks, and 1
2
single eyeshadow.
eyeshadow palettes, a face palette, and 1 single eyeshadow.
Yeah. But another thing that we didn't really see, so we did see the bullet lipsticks. We'd seen these before. But the liquid lipsticks we didn't really see before.
Yeah. Did we even know that they were in there?
No, that's the thing. I didn't even know that they were
I feel like they're just like adding bits. They're like, oh hey, we have a backlog of this and we can get pink tops for them. So let's put that in the collection as well. They probably did. But that's kind of how it feels.
This is very interesting though, because these are comfort matte liquid lipsticks, which I don't think Urban Decay has released prior to this. Have you seen liquid lipsticks from Urban Decay? No. So maybe this might be testing the waters. They might have thrown in some products that are like going to be permanent releases, and these are just sort of testing the waters. So this is actually a weird sort of scenario. You can get a 2-pack of Forgive and Forget, which is the nude ones. So there's the pink mauve nude and also the light coral nude, which would be probably the most popular pack. That's also ultra exclusive. That's a duo for $29. Or you can get Pulse, which is a cool grey, for $18.
Speaking my name.
Yeah, so that's a single. I think looks like these are all ultra exclusives.
It's all very strange to me.
So I think they've added in extra things that have become ultra exclusive.
I think so.
And the rest are
that's kind of That's kind of the vibe I get from it.
Yeah. Everything that we saw leading up to this, we also have swatches of. The highlighter palette looks gorgeous.
I think it looks really pretty.
I think it looks really, really pretty.
It's very pretty.
And then we've got, the other palette and the lipsticks. But, the new things, liquid lipsticks and single eyeshadow, ultra exclusive and interesting.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing what their matte liquid
I'm
lipstick
wondering
formula is going to be like.
any of this will ever come to Mecca.
Probably not.
No. Or maybe in like 3 or 4 months.
Oh yeah, when they're trying to get rid of like
excess stock. Stila.
Yes.
Now, we're not surprised to hear this news. They're bringing out Glitter and Glow highlighters. They're coming soon. So it says that they're pearlescent pigments plus fine milled glitter, serum as a base. The same as the shadow ones, but more friendly for like the face skin.
Oh, okay.
So it's interesting. But these are coming spring 2018 as well. So I'll be keen to see what they're like.
Yeah. All right, we've got some new stuff from Pixi. So this looks like a spring collection as well, sort of thing. There's 2 duo highlighters, which are pretty universal, let's just say.
I'd say so.
What I'm actually sort of interested in is this sort of skincare range. So you've got a rose tonic toner, which looks cool. T-zone peel-off mask sounds scary, but I don't want my T-zone peeled off.
Peeled off.
But, it's probably targeted for someone like me with oily skin, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Rose cream cleanser. I do want to say, in my top products of 2017, their duo cleanser with the cream cleanser and the
Balm
solid
cleanser?
It's a solid oil cleanser. So it's not a balm, it's like a solid oil. Melts into oil.
That was the Carolyn
Hiram's.
Yeah.
That cream cleanser is great. So if this is anything like it, I'm down. And then a jasmine oil blend, which scares me, but if you like oils.
Yeah.
Another Pixi thing that I think was released just before that. We didn't talk about it, and I randomly got this in the mail. But I'm wearing one of them, and I really like it. So, we open this gorgeous storybook. They do have these sort of MatteLast liquid lip. So, I've got photos on the screen as well.
Rosehip oil infused matte liquid lipsticks.
Yeah, they're really pretty. So I'm wearing one of them. I'm wearing pastel petal today. It's very comfortable. So nice. I reckon they're doing alright these days.
Yeah, I think Pixi is doing really well. I like their skincare.
Yeah.
And I haven't tried. I think I've tried like one lipstick of theirs, but I think the makeup releases that they're bringing out are on trend.
I agree.
But with their own twist.
Yeah, and the fact that their twist is sort of like skincare infused, I think it's really smart because everyone knows them for their skincare.
Exactly. So. Yep, makes sense. All right. So the internet shut its pants recently.
It did.
We have a new palette coming from Pat McGrath. It is the Mothership something. I think this is like number 4. Mothership 4.
Yes, because they released 3
and
now this is the 4th one.
And this is a 10-pan palette which has amazing packaging.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous.
On the carton only.
That's true. That's true.
What's wrong with these people? Beautiful. I love the shades.
I love these shades too.
These shades are absolutely stunning. Divine Mink. It's not Divine Mink. It's Lapis Luxury. Just freaks me out. Sort of bluey, tealy, aqua.
Yeah, it's like a peacock green.
It just freaks me the fuck out. My brain just goes,
I need it.
Put that all over your body.
Yeah, I want to say this is a really good looking palette.
Yeah.
I have heard some really great things about these palettes, and so much so that I'm kind of like,
I know.
I wish I bought some, but they're so expensive.
That's my issue with them. I can't.
$125 US each.
I'm sorry, but no, your formula, I don't care how good it is. It's
too expensive.
I know what it goes into an eyeshadow to make it, that's too expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
That's true. You're right.
Like, and especially when your uni carton, your fucking plastic, like, cardboard box around it. I don't know if these are actual, like, I don't know if that's printed on or if it's actually got jewels stuck on it. But
I think it's just printed on.
I think it's printed. It's, even if they are, like, fake jewels stuck on it, it's not worth it. I'm not supporting you and your bullshit.
See, I'm so torn on this. And
I'm
going to tell you why. Oh. So, our friend of the channel, Melissa Gold, she has been doing a bunch of, 10 looks using one palette and has been talking about these palettes a lot. And they were, like, I think some of her favourite palettes of the year. Yeah. And ever since she's been talking about them, I'm like, oh, I wish I got one. Yeah. She did a video with her sister talking about
the most unique shades of.
And there was one in the palette that looks just like
Stylishly Mary. I know. I'm freaking out. I don't know if those palettes are still available.
I know. See, that's a problem. I'm thinking if I can spend in Australia $40 on a single eyeshadow that's really special, if there's a palette full of special eyeshadows, I can justify spending $125 but it needs to be something that I'm happy to wear. And this palette, I can see myself incorporating into many looks.
Yes.
So the colours are beautiful, but also wearable. Yeah. You can mix them with burnt oranges, you can mix them with taupes, you can mix them with bronzes, and they can all work really well with a kind of look. So for me, this palette looks more worth it than the other palettes because I would wear every shade in here. Yeah. And that's where I'm kind of like, oh God, you might have my money.
I know. I really, really want one. But again, that price is so much, and I'm just looking online now to see if they're available. Coming on the 18th.
Anyway, what might justify the shipping is they're releasing 11 new shades of their Mattetrance.
Yes, Mattetrance.
Mattetrance lipsticks. Those will be $38 each, and oh my God,
I know, but. Can we also talk about something else that she's releasing? It's a lip balm.
Oh, that's right.
Get excited, folks. This is going to set you back $38
for a lip balm. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to pass on that one. But if you do have all the money in the world to just burn, there's a lip balm for $38
There is.
Which is what? Indeed. Like 50 Australian dollars these days? Fuck me dead. I prefer to pay a bill.
So would I.
My God.
No, not good. Ofra is sneak peeking something. People are wondering if this is a setting spray.
Yeah. Or a primer.
A primer. I think it might be a primer in an airless pump.
Yeah, because sprays don't have an airless pump, do they? No. And this has an airless pump.
I don't think I've ever seen a spray in an airless pump.
No.
I might be wrong, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. So I'm thinking this might be like a primer of some sort.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, then we've got a Nars. This is the Spring collection. It's not super exciting, I'm going to have to say.
We have talked about this before. We had it was the sneak peek, but it was all in a different...
that's right.
Yeah, it was in I think Korean or Japanese.
And it was the stand. Yeah. So there's going to be 4 blushes. There's going to be 4... Are these the kind of creamy...
I think they're the creamy lip crayons. Yeah.
So not the matte ones?
No, I don't think so. Then there are some liquid lipsticks. There looks to be a liquid blush. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what they call them, but they're in the tubes. And 2 sort of crayon type products.
I do remember talking about this before.
Both in grey shades. So
that's that.
There we go.
Then we have Milani. They're releasing new setting powders. Mm-hmm. There's going to be 4 of them as far as I can see. It's funny because there's going to be a light to medium translucent one that mattifies. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a translucent medium to deep that absorbs oil and mattifies. Yeah. Then there's translucent banana that absorbs oil and brightens. And then number 4, which is radiant, it absorbs oil and illuminates. So the The pink one is more of, I'd say, an Hourglass.
Like a ambient lighting powder.
Yeah, so it gives you that kind of glow. Mm-hmm. When I did repost this on Instagram, I think a few people were talking about it and they were sort of excited to see a pink toned powder. Right. But I think they would have been better to have a pink toned that's also a colour correcting, not illuminating. Yeah. Because, and I have this struggle as well, a lot of foundations are really yellow. Yeah. And often to counteract that yellow, people like kind of pinky powders. Yeah. But there's not many on the market. Well, there's banana powders. Yeah,
typically you use like pink shades to colour correct dark spots. Yeah. So like if you've got like brown pigmentation on your skin, yeah, I can see why people would definitely want like a more pink-based powder that actually deposits a teeny tiny bit of colour rather than just that sort of radiance thing. Yeah. Yeah.
But I think these are going to be good.
Yeah.
I have faith. It looks like they've also got a new kabuki fan brush to go alongside those.
All right. Makeup Monsters Cosmetics are sneak peeking a new palette. First, they showed us what looked like it was potentially an all-brown palette.
Looks like a box of chocolates.
It does look like a box of chocolates, but it's actually an empty palette. So that's, there's nothing in there. And then we see the outer packaging, which is like a rainbow dragon scale type thing. Mm-hmm. And it's called Dragon Child.
And that's all we've seen at the moment.
Yeah, that's all we've seen. They're saying ditch the mermaids and unicorns and do 2018 dragon style. All of the shades in the palette will be named after like sort of dragon related stuff.
I just think that's funny that they're like, ditch the unicorns and the mermaids, but
let's go to dragons.
But it's like mermaids is sort of like colourful scales.
Yeah.
And you've just renamed it.
Yeah.
Even though it's colourful scales.
How about we just ditch the bullshit? I'd much prefer that.
Or own the bullshit. Yeah. You're going to do the bullshit. Don't mock other people for doing other bullshit.
Yes.
Like,
that's a really good point.
You're part of their bullshit group.
Let's be real. If your dragon bullshit turns out to be disappointing, you have literally created more mermaid bullshit. But now it's dragon bullshit. Yeah. So watch your step, sweetheart. Yeah. Watch it. We are watching.
This is 2018. Yeah. We don't put up with bullshit.
We take no prisoners.
Take no prisoners in 2018.
Oh, something I will take prisoner in my collection.
I know, it's interesting, isn't it?
Isn't it?
So MAC, there's a few things to talk about from MAC.
There is.
The first one is this.
The Jeremy Scott collection and Be Still My Beating Heart. That palette speaks to me.
See, I understand that a lot of people aren't loving it.
Yeah.
Because there is so much wasted space.
Yeah, there is.
And there is. There's an excessive amount of wasted space here. I would say you're using half the surface area for the shadows and half for just plastic.
100%.
But when you're committing to a aesthetic this hard, you got to respect it.
Absolutely.
You're not using this to put in your handbag and have a really convenient packaging.
Yep.
You're getting this because it is a work of art.
Exactly. And I want to say the wasted space in this palette is necessary for the aesthetic of what it's trying to put across and what it represents. It's not like that stupid treasure palette from that brand where it was fucking shades all over the place. And made no sense. It's not the Kirsten Leanne Urban Decay palette where it's just like like this is my brain fart in a palette. This is like, this represents something.
And you can't achieve it without doing it.
No way.
Yeah, like you could always try to do darker shades there, but I think you would totally lose the effect.
You would, 100%. It wouldn't translate as well. You'd be doing one of those eye squints to see.
And then you would also you'd have all the people going, why are there so many black eyeshadows? Yeah. So, look, this is really interesting. What interests me probably more than the eyeshadow palette, which looks like an old school boom box.
Yes, on the outside, it does.
Which is totally rad.
Yeah,
Let's just put it out there. It's totally rad. I really love the cassette tape.
So do I.
I love the cassette tape.
I love the face palette as well. I love all of the items in this collection. I think they are sick.
Can I also say that this is really cool? Firstly, The mixtape looks like one of those generic burnable CDs.
Yeah,
not mixtape, the CD.
The face palette CD. Yeah.
It looks like one of those burnable CDs that you used to get and make mixtapes for friends. So that's really awesome. So respect that. But I also really like the proportions of the highlighter, bronzer and blush, because that's sort of the proportions that you use it in.
which you would use it.
And I'm sick of seeing palettes that have massive highlighters,
and
really small bronzers. And I probably use 2 bronzers a year. I use no highlighters ever. So this is really cool. Look, I've got mad respect for this.
So do I.
It's very interesting.
I'm really keen to see this collection in store. Yeah. And if, like, even the lip palette, I'm not a lip palette person, but if everything swatches nicely, I will probably add all 3 of these to my collection. Yeah. I really like this.
I think it's cool.
I have mad respect for this collection, and I think they've done it so well.
Yeah, they have done it really well. So this is coming out from the 8th of February. Yeah. So it's going to be probably releasing in the US and probably UK around the 8th, and then rolled out elsewhere. But I reckon this will probably sell out.
I think it will as well, and I want to be on the pulse for when this comes to Australia.
Yeah.
And also, Mac, if you're watching, where is the Robert Lee Scott collection? We never got it. I didn't get my little fucking alien egg thing.
And now we're on a low buy, so we have to be very careful with what we buy.
I'm so angry. I wanted
bought that last year when we were like just doing these ones.
Exactly. I wanted to buy all the blushes. Did you see them? They're fucking beautiful. I'm so angry. And you know what is on the Australian website?
That
stupid fucking Jade Jagger collection. I'm just like, this is baked potatoes.
Yeah, it is. Well, the funny thing is, like, that came out, we talked about it, and then it was out like the next week.
Exactly. I'm just like...
and do you know what's still
not
out?
I'm like a rabid dog with
Bloody
this.
Patrick Star's still not out here.
Where's the Patrick Star? I want to buy the Patrick powder, but I don't want it to eat into my fucking low buy.
Yeah.
You're killing my soul, Mac. You're killing it.
Stop fucking with us. It's 2018.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
The next thing that we've got is like a Carnival Collection.
Yes.
And this is, the imagery is really cool, but it's nothing really special. I think this is just re-promoting existing shades.
I think so.
To push a colour theme.
Last year they pushed a really bright collection as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called, but it had the like pineapples and bananas and stuff.
Right.
Do you remember?
Yeah. That was...
And we talked... Or maybe that was actually the year before.
Oh,
but we did talk about it at length.
What was that designer or artist?
Okay, so it was the Fruity Juicy collection that I'm thinking of. But you're right, the year before that, there was another teamed up with... here it is. It was the Chris Chang of Poesia.
Right.
So that was their 2016 Brights collection.
Yeah.
And that was nice. It very much feels like this collection they've brought out now. And then there was the Fruity Juicy.
Yeah.
And it does feel like every spring they bring out a really bright, vibrant, punchy, like,
collection.
And I don't mind that.
Yeah, I agree with you. The problem with this one, though, is I don't think anything's new.
No, I don't think anything is new.
Whereas in the previous things, the Chris Chang one, they had limited edition packaging and limited edition shades. And I think the Fruity Juicy had limited edition palettes and stuff. This is just like impassioned, candy yum yum, Russian red, girl about town, and then, eyeshadows.
Yeah, this does feel much less inspired.
Yeah.
There's no limited edition packaging. It's all just re-released stuff or re-promoted stuff, which is a little bit sad.
Yeah, it's just promoting a colour story. Yeah. They're also bringing back the In Extreme Dimension waterproof mascara in the coloured or whatever colour, this teal one.
Yes.
Whereas that was limited edition as well. Side note, if you want a good mascara and you're happy to buy a MAC, the In Dimension or In Extreme Dimension mascara.
Is it really nice?
So good.
I think I actually got a sample of that.
So good.
When I did the MAC order.
It's great.
Is it?
It's like this packaging but white.
Right.
White MAC.
Okay, the one I got, it's tiny little like sample thing. So
it's got one of those spiky wands and I think it lasted me, I'm going to say, over 6 months.
Wow. And we are
just,
those people. Don't judge us.
And it was great.
Wow.
It was so good. So.
Cool. Moving on from MAC, we've got some stuff from Lush. Now, these are the bath oils that have released in Australia. So these have been other places, I'm sure, but I believe these have just released in Australia very recently. And there are some that look really cool.
Yeah.
This one with the petals on it. Now, I don't know much about these solid bath oils, but I believe you just take a piece. It's kind of like a bubble bar. You take a bit, you melt it in your bath, and it's a bath oil.
I think that's a cool idea.
I really like that idea.
I think that's probably...
Look at this one.
Yeah, that one, that's crazy.
It's kind of cool.
It just reminds me of Will and Grace, where they're going to their friend's wedding, and Grace doesn't want to contribute to the kayak or whatever that drama was.
Yeah.
And she brings this, like, twig thing that she made in, like, primary school, and she's trying to pass it off as being something that's from the heart. Anyway, that's what
I love it. I love it.
Reference. If Simon's watching this,
he'll get it. He'll get it.
I think this is cool. This is kind of this one that looks like a crazy egg,
or something squidgy that come out of the sea.
Yeah,
but I think friendly squidgy out of the sea.
Yeah, I think this looks cool because it also kind of represents what your bath will probably look like when you put it in.
Yes,
these are interesting.
Yeah, I'm keen. I'm keen. I've been having a lot of baths since Lush sent us all that stuff. So you know, give it a go.
Give it a go. All right, we've got a sneak peek from Lime Crime. Mm-hmm. So they said soft focus, matte soft. What?
It's soft focus, matte soft bear.
So it's coming January 11th. But the funny thing is, so they showed this really sort of like filming through tissue paper look. But there was a channel who's got
Dupe That,
that's what it was, who got sent the collection.
Yeah.
And I took a bunch of screenshots, and so we can see all the shades.
Yes.
There's 14 shades, I believe.
Yeah.
I am going to say I was disappointed in the range.
So was I.
Also disappointed that she didn't show the products. So she showed one.
Yeah.
She held up like really hard to grab a screenshot.
I was like, taking screenshots last night because I wasn't sure if you'd got them, and I was like, sit still.
Yeah, I'm like, hold it up to the camera.
Let me
focus the lens so we can see it. Let me get a really
nice shot.
And she did swatch them, but it was she didn't show the whole collection and in the tube, so it's really hard to see the nuances in shades.
Yes.
So anyway, there's a bunch of shades. They all look pretty much the same.
They do. I think pretty much all of the like pinky ones just look the same. Then there's some reddy ones which all look the same.
And then there's smoky.
I've got to say, that smoky shade is bad.
Yeah, did you watch her put it on?
I did watch her put it on, and I replayed it about 3 times because my eyes and my brain and my heart were all screaming different things, mostly profanities.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I know, Lime Crime, I'm sorry. Why?
I don't know. I agree with you. Like, it looks like there's a bunch of pinks, a bunch of pinky reds, a bunch of pinky nudes, and purple.
Yeah.
Smoky.
God,
and an
look
orange.
at Smoky. Just look at it.
I know.
I'm sorry.
But the premise of these anyway, it's a matte lip product, but instead of being a super pigmented matte lip product, it is like a blotted lip.
Yes.
And a lot of people are saying that these are like the blotted lips by Colourpop.
Yes.
So if you're familiar with those, and if you like that sort of stain effect that sets matte and doesn't actually stain, you might like these.
Yeah.
But I think it's a risk.
I think it's a risk too. She did mention that they wear away beautifully. Like, you don't get that, like,
because there's pretty much nothing on your lips.
Exactly. Like, and when she sort of says that towards the start of the video, or maybe midway in the video when she's talking about how they perform. And then when she's swatching Smoky, I'm like, that wears away nicely. That's patchy on your lips.
Yeah.
While you're applying it. When it's dry, that can't possibly wear away nicely.
I also noticed that with her lip swatches, and I don't know if this is just her lips or the product, but you could definitely see your lips underneath. So it's very translucent.
It's translucent.
But I noticed that, and I don't know if it was how she was applying or how it sits on different areas of the lip or whatnot, but she always had one lip looking darker than the other.
Yeah, I noticed that. I felt like her bottom lip always looked more saturated with colour than the top lip. And that may have been because she was doing like a, you know, initially swiping it on the bottom lip and then taking it to the top, which totally can happen. It might need a redip for the top lip. But watching that, I don't have confidence in these products.
I think if I had a bunch of nudes, you kind of go,
nudes
okay, cool.
would be great.
It's because I like a nude lip, but I also don't like I also like a more subtle nude lip. Mm-hmm. So, and I love matte lips. So I think a range of nudes would have been really smart. I think all the colours, and this is where I really want to see them in the tubes. I really want to see what the colours, how they came up with the shades they came up with. Because on the lips, they look very, very similar.
They do.
And often these nuances, you can see them more when the product is built up or really pigmented, and since these are quite sheer, I think they should have released 6.
I don't understand this release. It's not.
It could be a trend.
It could be, or not.
might be, might not.
Kim Kardashian West, or KKW Beauty, like 60 million moons ago, not really, it's maybe a couple of months ago, sneak peeked some swatches on her arms, and they looked to be potentially concealers or foundations. We suspected most likely concealers because there were some interesting shades.
Yeah, they were like colour correcting looking shades,
Well, we've got confirmation. They are concealers.
They're tiny as fuck.
They are.
They're in the same packaging as her like eye glitter and lip glosses that she recently brought out. I don't know.
Why? Look, some people brought up a really good point.
Yeah.
Why is she releasing concealers when Kylie just released concealers?
Look, I would love to have a really good answer to
That's
those
like
things.
if I had a makeup brand and Kat had a makeup brand and she's like, I'm bringing out concealers, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do the same.
However, I must say,
yeah,
if I started a makeup brand and then I was like, Hayley, it's a really good way to make money.
Yeah.
Come on, sister.
Yeah.
Here's my lab details.
Yes. Make the product.
Let's both make money.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing because they're
Absolutely.
sisters.
And I think they should do that.
Yeah.
I think it's good that they support each other.
Correct. However, if one's like, I just formulated this really expensive concealer formulation, cost me a fucking bomb.
Yeah.
Sister, you profit
Get
from
on
it as well. Here's the formula.
Yeah.
Just tweak it a bit, put it in different packaging.
Yeah. They could do that.
They could do that. And that's what a lot of brands actually do. Like, if you look at, like, Estee Lauder, how many brands are under that umbrella that share ingredients and share formulas? And often you'll find...
they're tweaked a little bit to suit the different demographics of the products that are sold.
Yeah. So often you'll find, even you look at something like Max Factor, a lot of their products years later become CoverGirl products.
Yes.
Just because they've got their profit from that technology and they're passing it on to one of their cheaper brands. Happens all the time.
It does.
So if I had a really good formula and I loved my good friend, I would be like,
Hayley,
here's my formula.
That's fair enough. That's a good point. I didn't think about it that way.
I don't think they're competing brands that are like, let's fight this out and let's try to stake our claim in the market. They're sisters.
I don't think they're looking at each other
as competition.
They're
working together.
100%. I don't think that. I do think it's funny that they've both, or you know, one's brought out concealers and the other one is bringing out concealers. I would have been like if it was me and Kat, I'd be like, let's spread our feelers in the market.
Yeah.
Like, you do concealers, I'll bring out blah, and then in a year we fucking swap.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, get all of the areas of the market.
That's true, but we also don't know what the formulation is.
No,
there could be like a setting one and a dewy one.
Well,
you know,
absolutely. We don't know
an
enough
illuminating
about it yet.
one. Fucking whatever. Like we don't know yet.
And also, I also in my head I think like, well, if someone's just bought like 2 or 3 Kylie concealers online, why would you go and buy more from KKW Beauty? But that's just me.
That's sensible.
I'm on a low buy. This is me trying to use my brain, but we're not all like that all the time.
No, it's true.
We do, like, how many concealers did I buy last year? Probably, no shit, about 12.
Really?
All right, we have something here from Kevyn Kwan. This is the Neo-Elixir. It's a weightless beauty oil, and you know what I love about? I don't know what this is meant to do. I don't really fucking care. you know what I love about this? You know how he's got his Neo stuff and it's always like a trio of colours?
This is a trio of oils.
Oh, you're just so...
This is cool.
See what you did there.
Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, I'm interested.
Low
Neo-Elixir. Low buy.
I just love how they've done that with the 3 different oils that sit on top of each other.
Liquids. Whatever they are.
One of them's probably an oil, one's
a liquid of some sort, and something that
something
goes
else.
in between.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Then we've got look at Kat Von D. Looks like she's potentially on a photo shoot for the Super Brow, which is the brow pomade. Comes in different colours. Yep. It looks like she's either using the red one straight out or mixing it with something else.
And they're coming in April.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So keen bean. All right, we've also, this is just very brand new, Jeffree Star showing a red makeup bag and saying that a collection is coming out next month. Oh. So expect something possibly Valentine's related. Yeah. So it's coming out in February.
Give us all the reds.
Speaking of red.
I know.
So he also said eyeshadow palette number 3 launches next month. So also February. Here's a hint. And there's like a red wig. So we think it's very red related. And in this black and white photo, red text. So I'm reading into everything. 18 shades. Are you ready?
Yeah, 18 shades.
18 shades. So 6 more shades than normal. So
which means it's going to go from a to a
from a to a So it's so yeah, probably gone from a 2 row
of 6
to a 3 row of 6. So
it's
interesting.
Cool. It's cool. And you know what? When I saw this and I was like, oh shit, 18 bands going to be bigger. Oh my God. And I'm like, I don't know. Shit, am I going to buy this? Because...
To destroy.
Collection! Well, maybe we should. Innisfree. They are releasing a Year of the Dog collection. And they're going super cutesy. With Snoopy. So we've got like tote bags. There's 3 with Snoopy on them. They look to be kind of like a denim style bag. And it's got Dream Big, Laugh a Lot, and Love More. Then we've got like a little sort of, it looks to be a skincare pack, I think. So there's a Snoopy makeup bag and then 4 products. We've got some liquid lipsticks or potentially lip tints. There's 5 nail polishes, all in very soft pastel colours. I think this is going to be a compact of some sort, whether it's a cushion product or just a mirror. I don't know. And then we have some...
body sets.
Yes. So there's a cotton flower set and the cedar wood set. There's a hand cream trio pack. And again, it's got the Love More, Laugh a Lot and Dream Big packaging. And then we have the traditional Chinese New Year red tote bag and the packets. Yeah, with Snoopy on them. So cute.
Very cute.
So if you're a Snoopy fan and you're into Chinese New Year, I reckon you're probably going to be fucking dead for this.
And if you are a married person and you're going to a Chinese New Year thing, these are really cool ones to give.
Yes, because they're cute.
They're cute. All right, so we've got an update with Hourglass. We showed these ages ago from like a sneak peek kind of thing from their flagship store. Now we've got some nice photos of them. So the new Grapik eyeshadow palettes. So they're $58 each, which is insane amount of money. And if you do compare these to their original ones they brought out with that kind of weird
the wavy
design,
thing,
the colours are really similar.
I think that's what they've done.
They've just redesigned them.
Those eyeshadow palettes didn't get a good rap.
Oh, no,
people didn't like them. So I'm just going to say I'm soz, but I don't have confidence in Hourglass's eyeshadow formula.
Can I say though? Yeah. They did bring those out 2-3 years ago now.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be about 3 years ago. Yeah.
If it's taken them 3 years to reformulate
they
could have done some good stuff.
They could have, yes.
But these are very basic, and for nearly $12 a pan US, too expensive. I'd much prefer the Mothership palette.
I agree.
Okay, so this smoky coloured one is Exposed. It looks like it's a mix of shimmers and mattes, but it's quite cool toned. So if you do like cool tone, I know a lot of people are screaming for more cool toned eyeshadow palettes.
Yep.
Then we have this all matte, just nude one, pretty boring. It's called Myth. Then we have Ravine, which is more browns, mix of shimmer and mattes. And then we have a more kind of earth toned, olivey brown looking one, which is Vista. They're all very similar. They're all very boring.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say,
I agree.
I don't think it's necessary.
No.
We do have more photos and a video of their highlighter sticks, which look fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
The video looks really nice. So this is something that I know a lot of people, once again, are getting sick of stick highlighters.
Yeah.
For me, I maybe found 2 cream highlighters that work well on my oily skin because I set my makeup so much.
Yeah.
So if this has potential, I'll definitely give it a go.
Yeah, look, I like the look of these. I think they look really nice. Swatched on the skin. I love the imagery that they're putting out.
Yeah.
It makes me want them. But yeah, I would be keen to see how these go over already set makeup.
Yeah,
because
if they're great, I'll use it totally.
Yeah. We have a new collaboration. We've got Clinique and Marimekko. They've got together for like lip vibrancy.
Yeah, so the main thing is just cool packaging.
Yeah.
I really like what they're doing, and also Sephora did with having a range of lip products with all different designs on it.
Yes.
I think that's really cool, and I think that makes things look a bit more special.
Yeah.
It's not just so generic and boring.
Kind of like, it adds a bit of spice to a makeup collection. And I feel like if you're a large makeup consumer and you've got lipstick organizers, having a bunch of these just sitting all in a row, so pretty.
All right, so this is sort of going for their Clinique pop kind of range, so like the pop of kind of colour.
And they had like the blush.
Yeah, the blush pop.
Yep.
So they're going to have pop splash lip colour, lip gloss and hydration.
Right.
So fucking too many words. But they've also got pop lip colour and primer.
Yeah.
Which are lipsticks.
Okay, cool.
So there's going to be a bunch of those, all the way from nudes, like really peachy light nudes, through to deep colours. Yeah. So I'm curious to see how pigmented these are. I would love to pick up some of the nude ones. They look really pretty.
They do look really nice.
Yeah.
I really like Clinique makeup. So I'm like this collection, it speaks to me in many ways, and I am very proud of Clinique and the way they're going with their makeup lately.
That's true.
I feel like they're becoming more vibrant and fresh, holding on to their roots, but also, being a little bit more,
Not just following trends and being boring.
Kind of doing their own thing as well.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
I respect that. I really like it. Good on you, Clinique. All right, what's next? Christian Louboutin.
Yeah, some fancy shit.
Yes. So they've got, looks like there's going to be 2 new products. They've got the Lash Amplifying Lacquer, which is going to be a mascara. And then they've got the Luby Bell Lip Beauty Oil,
which is interesting. So that's going to be available February.
Yes.
But we also have a new nail polish range.
Yeah.
So this is going to be for spring, summer, and it's a Luby Tag nail polishes.
Right.
Now, the Luby Tag collection was in their shoes and accessories, and it was more like graffiti-ish design.
Okay, yep.
So like
which is
tagging.
What's going on with that box. Yep.
Correct. So it is just, they've taken the clothing Lubitag range
and moved it over to cosmetics.
The nail polish. Yeah. So there's some bright colours. You get a really bright pink, a beautiful vibrant pastel teal colour.
Yes.
And then you have bright red, beautiful vibrant blue.
I want the peachy one, the vibrant peach.
And a magenta one
teal.
as well. They're all really beautiful.
Yeah,
so that's that.
Oh my god.
All right, so we've got a new product alert from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow foundation, I'm assuming.
Right.
So we don't know it's a foundation, but I'm going to assume it is.
Yeah.
It looks like they're foundation bottles.
It does, yeah.
So it just looks like they're bringing in sort of, I would say, dewy foundation.
I would think so, yeah.
And a lot of people on the fence about her other foundation.
Oh, okay. I have never tried any.
I've never tried it either, but she does do a lot of makeup on celebrities. So if anyone's going to say for a Superstar Youth Glow,
fucking
Hollywood Flawless Filter,
Charlotte Tilbury,
she knows what she's doing.
I'm going to take your word for it.
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh, good God, guys. There is something very beautiful available for you right now. These are the Chantecaille blushes. Essentially, there's 6 blushes in the range. They all have different animal prints on top. They're different colours. And they are selling for $40 each on the Chantecaille website. And a portion of the proceeds go to different causes. Yeah. And they all relate to the images that are on the blushes.
So I'd assume that this coral one is like Great Barrier Reef.
Probably Great Barrier Reef, I would say so.
And I'm sure this bee one, I do know that like
bees are becoming extinct.
Yeah, and it's going to cause a lot of drama.
We're going to be fucked.
Yeah. You're going to have no food.
Yeah, I know. Are you ready to die?
You ready to have zero food?
Are you ready to die of starvation extremely slowly?
If you're not ready, then
help the bees. Okay? Okay.
But there's an elephant one, turtle one. I want to say a unicorn, but it's just a horse.
And a butterfly. I'm just going to put this out there. I want all of these. Specifically, I want the turtle.
Yeah, that's a beautiful colour, isn't it? I was thinking the same thing.
And I want the elephant with that coral, orangey.
I like the bee one too.
It's only $200 for all 6, folks. Just saying.
Luckily, we're on a no buy or low buy.
Low buy.
Low buy.
I can have 2. But yeah, these are really beautiful. I don't think they're going to be permanent. They usually they should be, because then I can buy all 6 next year.
That's true.
After my low buy.
Or you can stagger one each month for 6 months.
For 6 months. There we go.
Perfect. All right, then we've got a new thing from Bobbi Brown. This is available on the US Bobbi Brown website, but it was also shared on the Australian Instagram account. So I think it's being rolled out everywhere pretty quickly. There's no real delay. So this is the Extra Glow Collection. It's going to have 3 new extra illuminating moisture balms. So that's what's in the tubes. And I don't really get what these are so much, except that we've got photos and it makes people look dewy. So they've got pearl infused lychee extract powered luminizing lotion. So it can be worn alone or as a primer or over makeup for a radiant finish. There's golden glow, pink glow, and
that's what confused me about this, because they're saying that there's 3 new ones. But then they said it's now available as in insinuating that the new shades are golden glow and pink glow. So
I think the original one doesn't have a colour.
Right.
So
okay.
I think it's just the...
it's like translucent glow.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. But these are $68, really expensive. But so those are out. There's also a new highlighting powder. People love this formula. It's a beautiful formula, and it's in Opal Glow, which is this gorgeous kind of cool tone pink.
Kind of champagne-y.
Yeah, really pretty.
So pretty.
And it actually looks a little bit darker than the marketing image. So if you look at this one from Trend Mood, it looks really beautiful. It could work on a lot of skin tones.
I think so, potentially.
Except for the fairest of the fair, I reckon light through to deep will have a good time with this one. And there's also extra lip tint, which are just like cushiony, light reflecting balms. Tints. And they've got 4 shades there. Those lip swatches are hideous.
So bad.
They're so bad.
What you do, Bobby Brown?
What you doing?
We love you, but what you do?
And then there's this really strange thing, which is
what is this?
Skincare palette. Boggles the mind. So this is limited edition, and it has an extra face oil, so a little mini face oil.
I like that.
Yep.
I think it's great for travel, especially like in that little packaging.
Yeah,
Clever.
really cute.
Yep.
Then there's an extra soothing balm, so it's lip, cuticle, elbow, multi-purpose kind of balm.
Yep.
And then a shea butter and beeswax infused lip salve, which they both look the same. What's the difference?
I don't really understand. I don't.
So 2 balmy things and an oil. Cute packaging. Not necessarily for me.
Only travel with it in winter, folks. This shit will melt.
That's true. Good point. Good point.
Look, I don't hate this. I do think, because I was thinking about, I'm like, why would you want this? And I'm sitting in my room sweltering while I'm editing these photos. And then I'm like, imagine in winter when you go out and you're all like super dry elbows and like cracked cuticles.
But imagine if you travel a lot on a plane. It'd be great.
It would be great. I think this would be a fantastic winter travel staple.
Yeah.
Something to have in your bag when you go, holy shit, why is everything so dry?
My lips are dry, my elbows are dry.
My cuticles are cracking, my hands feel like everything's uncomfortable. Absolutely, 100% I get it. But then, I think going outside on a 40-degree day in Melbourne, this shit will melt in your Louboutin. Don't do it.
I have a really cheap bag, so it doesn't bother me.
I don't have a Louis Vuitton either, but
the people that buy this probably will.
They might. Let's just put it out there.
All right. Then the last thing we're talking about, which is really basic, BH Cosmetics is coming out with 2 new eyeshadow palettes.
Yeah.
They're 15 pan eyeshadow palettes, and they're going to be $14.99 each. This was sneak peeked by Trend Mood. So we have one that's a really interesting palette. It's got nudes, it's got some warms and some blues. So not for everyone, but you know, it's there, it's cheap. Then we have one that really to me looks like it's trying to mimic a chocolate bar palette.
I know.
To the light pink and brown combinations, I just think chocolate bar. You have a mix of mattes, shimmers, and there's cool, warm, neutral. It's just a nude eyeshadow palette.
Yeah, it's not...
It's not that exciting. So this is officially launching the 26th of January, but it'd be limited quantities at iMats LA.
Right.
So
interesting.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, so we've got one mail to open.
Oh, yes!
And
love beauty news mail.
It looks like a card, which I'm totally pumped about. We're going to have to kiss this goodbye.
I know, guys.
Next week this won't be up, but we will save all the cards. Promise.
100%.
100%. So this is going to be, it's from Boston, USA.
Oh, exciting.
Look, I love a good card. I think it's very, very sweet.
Yeah, we really love cards. You know, it's funny. I feel like when I was young, cards, you sent everyone cards.
Yeah.
It was the thing to do. Christmas, birthdays, Easter, like all the time send cards.
I forget to get people cards.
No one sends cards anymore.
Except for our awesome fans.
I know!
So this is festive as fuck. I love it.
That's so good.
So cute.
All right, so let's see.
Oh, beautiful writing.
Okay, this is from... Please forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong, and feel free to correct me phonically in the comments. I think this might be from Pragya.
Possibly.
So she is known as Beantown Mrs. on YouTube. Dear Kat and Hayley, aka Mum and Uncle Hayley. I love it. I feel like I want to get Uncle Hayley tattooed on me. Is that really creepy?
But also, can I just interject here? Do you remember on New Year's Eve when we were talking in the wee hours of the morning with Simon about getting Pokemon Go tattoos?
Yeah.
Are you still kidding?
You know what? I fucking took screenshots. I've still got Ninetales going like,
That's right. Because I was at the beach with Simon and we were discussing where we were going to get our tattoos, and I'm like, I wonder if Hayley remembers that.
Yeah, I forget nothing, even if I am falling over drunk.
Uncle Hayley.
Uncle Hayley. I'm sure this won't get to you by Christmas, but I figured it would probably get to you by New Year's, so close enough, right?
Close.
Close enough, yeah. I enjoy watching beauty news as well as your individual channels. You both put in so much work, and I just wanted to let you know how much I love and appreciate
that's so
all
sweet.
you do. I'm looking forward to seeing what 2018 has in store for your channels. Lots of love to you both. That is so sweet.
That's so cute.
Thank you so much. I love
that card's so lovely as well.
Be our last
it's
one.
so us. Festive as
fuck.
I want that on a t-shirt.
That's me.
See, I really want festive jumpers that look like this, but we can't wear them in Australia.
No, we can't.
Unless I'm going to wear them, Christmas in July.
Exactly. Yeah. I think maybe we should do like a Christmas in July day. That cat's back.
Oh no. I was thinking, get your phone.
Yeah.
You guys get this too. What is your most used emoji?
Oh, I don't know.
You can tell by, it's the one that's like...
The first one. Yeah. Mine is crying face.
Mine is smiley face.
Crying laughter, sorry.
Okay,
crying
that's
laughter.
Cool.
Because everything in my life is pathetically hysterical.
My 6th most used one is this.
Alright,
so put your most used, and maybe your 6th most used emoji.
Yep.
In the comments if you made it to the end.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We have some very serious business to take care of, which is a potentially stray cat.
Yeah.
We love you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.